Hi, this is Dr. Campbell. I am once again reaching out to the teachers in the Ferguson, Missouri community. As you should know by now, the decision has been made by the grand jury not to indict Darren Wilson. There's looting going on. They're burning down buildings and businesses. It's just like a war is going on out there. And as the teacher of many of these black children, you're going to have to implement some strategies to bring them back. Otherwise, it's going to impact student achievement in that school district for decades. And so I'm going to give you four strategies. The first one, when they come back, greet them with a smile. See, one thing about our kids is that they are experts in non-verbal behavior evaluation. They can break you down and tell exactly where you're coming from just by looking at your facial expressions. So greet them with a smile, make sure it's authentic. Next, refrain from publicly rejecting their culture. One of the things that schools have become good at is rejecting the culture of the black students. That's why we have school uniforms, which don't prove anything when it comes to achievement. That's why, they're after the kids about sagging their pants, which has nothing to do with student achievement, but it has everything to do with their culture. There are even some instances where teachers have cut off children's braids because that's a black thing, wearing braids. And so if you have to address some of the cultural aspects that violate the rules, do it privately. You can ask them to stop at the door. You can tell them to please wait. You can get your lesson started, get the rest of the children started, and then you walk out into the hot classroom door. You're not leaving your classroom unsupervised because you're standing right there. And you can say, you know that this is a violation of the rules. If you could just do me a favor and pull your pants up or pull your belt together. And the other thing is, anybody that violates the dress code problems or rules, flag all of them, even the girls, because you want the children to know that you are fair and that you are not racist. Refrain from using sarcasm. No matter what your opinion is, no matter what your perspective is of the Michael Brown shooting, you should not be using sarcasm towards any students. It doesn't matter what color they are. Okay? And finally, you actually have a very unique opportunity to become a hero in the eyes of these children. None of them want to meet the same fate that Michael Brown met. None of them probably don't want to meet the same challenges that Darren Wilson is going to meet. And so teach them how to avoid these circumstances. Teach them how to avoid the criminal system by becoming educated. Teach them, the police procedure when they want to stop you and what you should do as an individual. There's just so much that you can teach them to protect themselves. The most important thing is when you conduct this lesson plan, do not input your perspective. Let them vent. Give them an opportunity to talk. I think they've been through enough. The sad part is they can't go anywhere. They're like the children of New York when we had 9/11. Those children wanted out and they couldn't go anywhere. This is just a brief overview. You can read about it on my blog, www.positiveracialrelationships.com. If you want to, you can call me on my direct line, 856-566-3267. Have a great day. Thank you very much.